Hello there, YouTube. I'm planted in PR, and today I'm gonna go trim some platano trees. I'm gonna go prune them. Food! Looks like you two are majorly hungry.
This is my Platano tree pruning video. This video was recorded 4 days after the last Platano Farm update, which was about 2 months ago. I've had time to absorb this experience. I've been blessed with the opportunity to grow many Platano trees. I've been enjoying this experience. So here, I'm pruning these platano trees so they can grow cleaner and stronger. As I was pruning these trees, I saw different forms of degrading leaves. I saw different characteristics of each individual tree. I observed differences that seemed to be correlated to where they are planted. What I learned on this farm is that there are trees that get more water when it rains than other trees. There is a part of the field that sits in water for a longer period of time when the sun comes out and dries everything up. The healthiest trees were in the middle of the extremes of wetness and dryness. It seems to me that platano trees grow better when it's dry, but need good moisture in the morning and a good rainfall every few days so they can retain their moisture. I've recently witnessed a platano tree fall to the wind after it rained for 5 consecutive days. The water left the base weak. The tree wasn't lost, it was just moved to a drier part of the mountain. It was replanted with ropes holding it. What I picked up from this platano pruning experience was knowledge of how water and lack of water affects the growing of the trees. I saw characteristics of the leaves of the trees that didn't get as much water. Those trees have leaves that are more bowed. The leaves become more stiff than the leaves on the trees that get more hydration. As the tree goes through its cycle of sitting in the sun and drying out, the tree sucks the hydration out of the bottom leaves. Those bottom leaves degrade and get damaged. Through its natural process, the leaves will eventually dry up completely and hang from the tree. Once it rains, when the tree rehydrates itself, it then spends energy trying to heal the damaged leaves. That's where pruning really helps. Chopping off the structurally damaged and sick leaves allow the tree to concentrate on new growth, and it works. I visit this farm every 4 days, sometimes more. I've noticed the difference. The trees had a growth spurt. They look happier, cleaner, and there are less sick leaves. I'd like to state that I don't just want to grow platanos. I want to grow strong, healthy platano trees so we can harvest big racks of platanos. From the platano trees around my home in Naranjito, I noticed that the bigger, thicker platano trees grow bigger platanos. So, I've had ideas floating around my mind of how I can grow bigger platano trees. One idea I had is to use the piqueta to dig some kind of level trench to capture more water on the upside of the base of the trees being affected. It would allow the tree to retain more water while going through its dry cycle under the sun. I've been eyeing a few of these trees that seem to not have enough water to reach their full potential. I'm pretty sure that if I modify the shape of the soil of the base of the tree, it would retain more water for the tree. It would have more water around its base for a longer period of time. I've been coming to this field for years. I know the overmoist sections. I know where those puddles form. Those trees that sit in that one section that stays wet for longer, those trees get the most water. The bottom leaves of those trees, after they go through the sun's drying cycle, turn yellow, brown, and spotted with necrosis. They stay alive longer and sag but don't die. They stay alive sucking energy from the tree. Those leaves need to be pruned. I kind of feel that that type of necrosis is sort of indicative of what's happening at the roots of the tree. Basically, platano trees that get too much water for long periods of time become softer and more prone to worms and necrosis at the roots and base of the tree. I came here one day and noticed that someone who comes here is also aware. They came and added extra soil around the base of the trees that had those symptoms. I'm not growing these trees alone. There are a few of us that come here to check up and see how the platano trees are doing. I come here the most because my house is right up the hill. I'm the one who feeds the dogs. So I'm here every week, usually multiple times a week. So that concludes my platano pruning experience. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going back to prune the platano trees again soon. They're getting big. Thanks for watching, and to all of you out there, have a blessed day.
Dogs. Dogs. Give me some love. Love. I'll see you later, Laika. See you later, Fabuco. Okay, everything in place. You have your food. You have your water. I'll see you two later.